I told my friend I don't feel bad that my sister's killer is dead. A couple years ago, my little sister was murdered by a group of teenage boys. She was only 14 and didn't even know them. They did horrible things to her before they killed her. The only reason they got caught was because they were bragging about it in a group chat and sending pictures. One of the kids in that chat showed his parents and they went to the police. But here's the thing, we live in Sweden and the justice system here is really lenient compared to other countries. These boys got charged with murder, but they didn't go to jail. They had to go to therapy and some rehabilitation meetings, and that was basically it. They were just walking around free, like nothing happened. My parents had to see them around town knowing what they did to my sister. About a year after everything happened, those same boys stole a car and crashed it going like 90 miles an hour. 3 of them died instantly. The 4th one survived, but he's paralyzed from the waist down now. I heard he works as a cashier at some store in town, and I make sure to never go there. Last week I was walking through this cemetery with my friend because it looks really pretty in the fall. We were just looking at the old headstones and taking pictures of the leaves. Then I saw one of the graves. It was the boy who did the worst things to my sister before she died. I stopped walking and just stared at it for a second. My friend asked what was wrong, and I pointed at the name. That's one of the boys who killed my sister. My friend got all quiet and said she was sorry. Then I said, honestly, I don't feel bad that he's dead, or that his friends are dead. It feels like karma to me. She looked at me like I just said the most horrible thing ever. He was only 17, you can't hold a grudge against a dead teenager. But I'm not holding a grudge, I'm just numb to it at this point. They murdered my little sister and got away with it. Then a year later, they're out stealing cars like nothing happened. Maybe there was no saving them. I don't know. All I know is I have to move on with my life, and I'm not going to waste energy feeling sorry for them. What really bothered me wasn't seeing the grave. It was my friend acting like I'm a terrible person for not crying over my sister's killer. What exactly am I supposed to feel? The funny part is this same friend never feels bad for anyone else. Whenever we see homeless people, she's always saying how homelessness is a choice and there are people in wars who have it worse. But suddenly when it's about my sister's murderers, I'm the bad person for not having sympathy. She kept bringing it up for the rest of our walk, saying things like, they were just kids who made mistakes. Everyone deserves forgiveness. I finally told her they weren't kids who made a mistake. They planned what they did, they bragged about it, they showed no remorse, and they were out living their lives while my sister is in the ground. My friend hasn't texted me since that day. I heard from another friend that she's been telling people I celebrated the death of teenagers, which isn't true. I didn't celebrate anything. I just said I don't feel bad. There's a difference.